So we just dive into the tutorial. So for my foundation, I was using the black opal foundation in the shade Black Walnut, and this is what I've been using for I think the past 3 months now. It has been doing me well, and I think it has a good coverage. You can build up the coverage, but it doesn't need that much foundation, because if you put on too much, it tends to become yellowish. Yeah, so a little goes a long way with this foundation. It covers all my black spots. I have some dark spots on my left side of my face, like right there, and yeah, a bit on my forehead as well, but this does a good job in covering it all up. And yeah, so I decided to use my hands because I'm used to using my hands, you guys. The foundation wasn't doing me justice. I just had to tap it in. To contour, I was using my LA Pro concealer. I don't know the shade, but I did not like the shade, so I just got a little bit. I think I need something darker. I'm not going to be using this again, but I was already filming, so I had to go with the flow. Yeah, so I just had to blend that in well, and making sure it does not mess up my makeup. And to highlight, I was using the Pro concealer in the shade Toffee, and I was using my blender to just blend it and tap it in. You know, you don't have to wipe off your face, you have to use the tapping method to make sure it just blends well with the foundation, and also that it sets on your skin just right. So this is what I was doing. You tap and you make sure you blend. I cannot emphasize on the blending, guys. Like, take time to do this. This just takes it to another level. Like, if you take time to do your makeup, if you take time to blend your makeup well, it just makes your makeup look more professional. It makes it look more set in your skin. It makes it look like it is part of your skin, and that is what we are trying to do. So you blend out all the parts that I highlighted. You blend out the concealer just like that, and making sure you don't leave too much or leave nothing in some parts. Yeah, and the chin as well, the nose, and also the forehead, just like that. Don't mind the lighting, you guys. It was raining, and so the sun kept going in and out. And yeah, so now I'm just going to bake my highlighted areas. So this is just me putting enough baking powder. Is it called baking powder? Yeah, so this is just me trying to bake the parts that I highlighted, and you have to do this very gently. Don't poke yourself in the eyes. So every part that was highlighted is going to be set using this loose powder that I was using. I'm going to put the name up in the corner of the screen. I have forgotten what I was using, but yeah, just like that. So I was removing the excess, just making sure I don't put too much. And guys, trust the process. You look weird, but at the end you're going to look beautiful. I was already feeling myself at this point. So I got a little bit of the concealer and put some on my eyelids to act as a base for my eyeshadow. Guys, this is like a tip that you guys should follow. It just helps the eyeshadow to sit well on your eyelid. After a few minutes, I decided to wipe out all the excess powder that was on my face, and I was cruising through this part because I did not want to waste so much time. So yeah, I fast forwarded this part, and yeah, so this is what it's going to look like once you have cleaned out the excess. So to contour, I decided to use two types of pressed powders, which is the Palmer's pressed powder, and also that powder that I just showed you, which the name has rubbed off. I'm not sure what it is, but that is what I used to contour to come up with the color that I was looking for. It was close enough to what I was looking for, not exactly what I wanted, but yeah. Get a clean buffing brush and just tap all over your face to make sure that you clear out all those harsh lines. For my transition, I had to use that color that I just pointed in my Huda Beauty palette. That is what I used to do my transition shade on both sides. and I blended that out very well. And then I also used that color to just deepen the shade because it was too pale, so I had to add that other shade, the brownish one, just to make it pop out even more. And then I got the red color just to put on the ends of my eyes. It was too dry and it wasn't coming out right, so I had to spray it with a little bit of my MAC setting spray, and that is how it came out like that. You can see the color pops out even more. So that's a tip for you guys right there. If you want your colors to pop out more and for it not to be powdery, put some setting spray on your brush. I decided to do a cut crease, and that is what you do. If you want to do a cut crease, put a little bit of your on the middle of your eye, look up, and wherever it ends, that's where your cut crease is going to start from. So I did a cut crease. I was using my Pro concealer, the same one that I used to highlight. And yeah, you have to be very patient when you're doing this. Make sure it is a clean cut crease, and yeah, make sure the brush is also flat and not so bulky, because it just makes it easier for you to draw the line like that. So after that, I got another clean brush to just wipe out the excess concealer that I used, just like that, and also to blend out the part where the red color and the concealer are meeting, because you don't want it to look like I said, you're not trying to make harsh lines, so you blend out everything well. So that was how I blended out on both sides, just like that. And yeah, this is not so hard to do, you guys. Just be patient with yourselves. So I got a little bit more of some red to just make it pop out more, and also to just create a clear transition, just like that. And I put some lashes on, and yeah, so I got a brown eyeliner just like that, and I lined my lips because I decided to do a nude lip. So brown eyeliner works well with a nude lip. In fact, it works well with any lip. So don't forget to make that V on top of your lip. It just makes it look more professional. So I used this Kiss Beauty nude lip in the shade 9, and yeah, I love this lippy so much. So you blend it out by doing that to your lips, yeah, just like that. And I added a little bit more, and yeah, I love this lippy, you guys. It just has that you know what I mean. Yeah, so I just blended it out. I was feeling myself already, and I used that shade to just create those teardrops, whatever they are called. But yeah, and I put a little bit of my on top of my lip, just like that, feeling myself queen right here. A bit on my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose as well, just like that. It just adds up, you guys. Look at that, just look at that. So yeah, and then I got a little bit and put them on my cheekbones, just like these cheekbones, whatever they are called. But yeah, and I blended it out with my finger. I feel like my finger just does a better job than my brush. I get too much if I put with my brush, you guys, so my finger just does the job. So for my blush, I use that pink blush that I got from Chinese shop, very cheap and obviously not original. Let's keep this a secret. So yeah, that is the final look, you guys. I got my MAC setting spray, which I got from Avon, and I sprayed my face just like that, queening right here. And then I was there fanning myself because I wanted it to dry fast, and that's the final look, guys. Let's see. Thank you so much for watching my video, lovelies. Hope you have enjoyed watching it the same way I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to leave a comment in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to click the notification bell to make sure you get all the notifications each time I post a video. See you in the next video. Love you guys.